Alright, my refutation speech is, I guess, Justin Chang's claim of fact speech. And his claim is that going to trade school is a good choice. The advocate's secondary claims were that a person can make more money working in a blue-collar job than coming straight out of college. And also going to trade school instead of attending a four-year college can open up more job opportunities. And that also that coming out of college with a four-year degree is very costly, and there are also loans involved with it. So as my response to the advocate's first claim, where he stated that a plumber's medium income salary was $50,620, while a stranger states here that almost some straight out of the four-year college may not earn as much as blue-collar workers. The people with the college degree have the opportunity to advance with their education and could potentially earn the salary of a person with a PhD. The average salary for a person with a PhD can be up to $135,000 or more, while the average salary of a trade school graduate is $42,000. Now moving on to response to my advocate's second claim, where he stated that between 2010 and 2020 there would be around 2 million new jobs, 2 million new blue-collar jobs, while Rugerberg here states that since the Great Depression ended in 2009, college-educated workers have captured most of the jobs and enjoyed pay gains. Non-college graduates, by contrast, have faced relevant job opportunities and an overall 3% of decline in income, as the EPA data shows. Also, a trade school is very specific to a job that it focuses on, and one will likely get exposed to certain career options and certain people that work in that specific area as well. Whereas attending college, it exposes you to a numerous amount of people, and with that you are also exposed to numerous amounts of departments and multiple job fields. This brings the opportunity for one to expand the network outside of one's interest. This is not being restricted to studying just one specific trade skill, and may possibly even lead to finding a new job outside of exactly what you're studying. Also, there's a great range of college levels in the college paths. If one chooses to advance with his or her education, one exposes to an even greater plethora of job opportunities within the subject studied or sometimes outside the subject. Now moving on to my secondary claim. Here, Ebersol states that although some students with a college degree do accumulate debt, the total cost of the degree is $64,000, and this will be repaid because once you graduate out of college, the college average medium salary is $1,600 per month, and also that this totals up to $19,200 per year, and you'll be able to pay it off in less than 4 years. College is worth the debt, and you pay it off quickly. In conclusion, individuals who graduate with their four-year degree will have more opportunities and are better off financially in the long run than going to a trade school. Thank you.
All right, structurally everything's relatively clear. You do get on that first point, and you need to make a claim there. I think I understand the inference that you're making here, and that is that people who are college educated have the potential for substantially higher salaries and greater growth opportunities than people who have simple trades. And you make reference to the advocate's example of a plumber, and then you kind of compare that to a PhD who might have thousands, have double or almost triple that income. and when you compare it to the average blue-collar job, or excuse me, trade job, you mentioned 42,000. The question, of course, becomes how many of those jobs are going to be available. I think you did have some information that talked about where job growth is in the future. I think you need to maybe include that on this particular point. On the second point, I think that you've got some good information about dwindling opportunities there. You had a source that you gave a citation on. It sounded like it was the EPA. That doesn't make much sense. I'm sure it's a different source, but you want to be a little bit clearer on that, because it was a pretty good piece of information that you had on that point. The networking idea or concept is partially explained, although it's all asserted. At best, we've got hypothetical examples on this, so I don't know that it really leads to any legitimate conclusion. On to the third point on debt, I don't understand your numbers at all. When you're talking about the amount of money that people are going to make, the amount of money they make a month, the amount of money that equals a year, and how they're going to be able to pay that back in 4 years, I'm just not quite clear on how you figured that out. If this is somebody else's calculation, you need to cite it. If it's your own calculation, you need to explain it a heck of a lot more. All right, thank you.